the original story of Bonnie, 1937. So let's begin. One day, this lonely guy seen so many cars, and he has to walk to work. And the sad thing is, he performed. So basically, one day he walked to work like usual, and he saw this cool golden car. So he wished he had one, and he's been saving up a lot of money to buy a new car. And yeah, and he worked as a performer for only Bonnie in his Bonnie Pizzeria. So he had to perform because he was a performer at Bonnie's Pizzeria. But one day he came into work, and the suit of Bonnie was not there. And he was wondering, but then he found a head of Bonnie, legs of Bonnie, and the torso of Bonnie. So he just picked it all up, and he suited up, and he got a guitar, his guitar. So he went out and performed. And he did all that, and then his day shift ended, and he was sad about that. But he came back, and he saved up for a cool car he wanted, so he went and bought a car. Let's say the player, or his name is Chase, and he really wanted to work at Freddy Fazbear's, and he got the job. And he was sad because he wanted to be the night shift or a day shift worker, but he got stuck performing. But he realized he gets a lot more money than a night and day shift people do. So he goes to this chest, and then he got the money, so he went out, bought a new car, and then look, he got a car, and this car was actually a gift from his manager. So he got in, and then it started to go to night, and then he could barely see anything. So he's just minding his own business, and then he saw a animal on the road, and then he crashed his car, and then he flew. But then something miracle happened. His body went flying. He was a ghost, basically. And his soul, you could say, went to the performing suit that he had. And yeah, and he was a ghost. So his soul went flying all the way to the suit, and then his soul just got sucked in.
We get it. You don't have any taxes. It's fine. You're not making me happy. You're not making me mad.
And he was so sad. But then one morning, he realized the next morning he woke up into the pizzeria, and he was completely confused where he was, and then he realized his hands and arm was purple, and he went to the bathroom, but he realized he was in the pizzeria, and he went to the bathroom, and then he realized his body went into Bonnie's costume, and then he was so sad. But then he kind of cheered up because he really liked to perform for kids. And yeah, and that, guys, is the end of the story of how Bonnie 1930 began. Well, just not the